What's going on YouTube? I'm the Ultimate Hacker, taking a look at another SimulationOS update, and you're probably asking the same question as me. What happened to the desktop? Why is there a little taskbar at the bottom? And oh my god, there's actually a kind of icons on the desktop. And yes, this is a huge update for SimulationOS. Still buggy, but still huge. First thing of which is a desktop with functioning icons. As you can see, I clicked that stuff icon and it opened up file browser into a folder. However, unfortunately, it's still glitched out. I can also click on thanks for pre-order. Well, it doesn't say thanks for pre-ordering, but really it is the thanks for pre-ordering document. So I can open that in OrCrate from the desktop. Another thing is, if I go to System or Windows mode, it is sort of glitched out. Let's just give it some time. My hope was to try and make it so that the desktop for SimulationOS could overlap the taskbar. There are ways of fixing this, so don't worry. Just go to Properties, on your taskbar, use Auto Hide Taskbar. Because I'm recording, it's kind of slow, and you can see the big tunnel of things happening on my vlog capture right there. That's normal, don't worry. So, minimize everything. Our desktop is the only thing we can see, really. Because that's all we want to see right now is the desktop. Unfortunately, a glitch is the taskbar. The desktop disappears. There's no desktop. Unfortunately, we can fix that. When you mess with your taskbar, you just need to restart SimulationOS. To do it, you just go to your taskbar and then right-click this and hit Close Program. And this is the first video of me recording my computer using my HD PVR. In case you didn't know, audio quality is much better, hopefully. But yeah, so fix that. Now our SimulationOS desktop is now over top of the Windows desktop. However, a glitch is the icons and stuff, they're still there. But don't worry, that'll be fixed. So, another feature is that if I go to OrCrate, in the previous video, this looked different in a way that roll up was here and there was an expand button here. However, I reskinned the button and it now does a different action. So if we click roll up, yeah, it does the usual roll up. Click it again and it expands as if we were clicking the expand button. But if we click the used to be expand button again, you'll see that it minimizes. And you'll also see that down here there was this little tab called OrCrate. This is SimulationOS's taskbar. Now, ignore that flashing tooltip. I'm trying to get that fixed. Don't worry. It's just gonna click at the right time, and then it'll open it back up. So basically, that acts as the Windows taskbar would in Windows. So of course, you would know that because, oh, taskbar, yeah. Anyways, now you can minimize Windows to the Memphis Desktop Environment, and it'll facilitate that. It'll allow it. So another thing I've added is under Utilities, I have a picture viewer app. Now, of course, it's very small because it literally has the picture viewer. But you can change it, you can change the image. Don't worry. Now, for example, I can open up. Go to Windows mode for this. Find a way to minimize this because I'm stupid. Like I said, you can always access your taskbar and do all that fun stuff. But there will be a feature to launch your Windows apps or main Windows accessories from SimulationOS in Windows mode. Yeah, we could go into. I'm only gonna go in Paint, so why not? But yeah, we could go inside Paint. Just do this. Let's just draw a bit. Change the color. Change the brush. Then we can save that anywhere within our SimulationOS folder, which if you're not using external game files mode, it's under the C drive in SimulationOS. Then you can save it. I'm gonna save it under the desktop, or no, I'll save it under home. Actually, there's a pictures folder for a reason, silly me. Yeah, we call this random painting.png. Close that. Head back into our SimulationOS. Go to our file browser. You go to Pictures, random painting.png, and because the picture viewer is minimized, all we need to do is click that. It should come up. Yeah, there it is. So our little, I don't want to say masterpiece because I can draw something way better than that, but our little image comes up. It loads up in our picture viewer, and also this apicture.jpg. Of course, it's acting weird. If you find it's not working right, just close it and then double click on the image. That's basically the I can't find a proper image to load picture, because I didn't have enough time to import it into programming, so I just said, okay, we'll just save this in the pictures folder. So yeah, it's a pretty huge update. I mean, also, down here, you may be wondering what this does. All it is it lists, it's glitchy, it's the freaking tooltip. All it does is it lists your open apps, and you can use it to unminimize them or minimize them. Just in case there's ever so many apps in SimulationOS that this taskbar gets super full, you can just use this and it'll show everything. But yeah, the orc wave and settings are the last things that are going to be coming in the tech demo. Unless, of course, someone decides to post in the competitions forum on my forums, which, about that, I am hosting the very first SimulationOS competition. where users get to create Visual Basic Windows Forms applications using Visual Studio 2012 to run inside SimulationOS. They'll have the ability to use anything. If there's any tool strips or anything like that, I'll handle them, so don't worry. If you come across tool strips in your app and you need them so desperately, go ahead. Just try to stay away from color dialogues and font dialogues. There will be a software dev kit. In fact, I'll include the API for fonts and stuff like that for different functions used in SimulationOS for people who really need it. So if they're wanting to write a terminal application, because there's none currently in the game. Ignore me, I'm kinda standing up, uncomfortable. There's no terminal in the game as of right now. So if you wanted to create one, to do something, you can use the SDK to say, write a line to a rich text box when the user writes this in the text box and hits enter. You could do that with the SDK, or if you wanted to print a message box, you could also do that with the SDK. Basically, if you need the SDK, you'll have it. So, I'm going to shut this down, head to my hot capture, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And be sure to rate, comment, subscribe to all that good stuff. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully the full release of the tech demo. So see you guys later.